You're waiting for the beat. World Cup season is here. Hey, Daddy, let's go. Boy, I'm Christo.
I mean that comes that they do sound. You know your.
Alright. Kakalika vibes. I've got here with me Shamo Manasi Abeku.
I've also got here with me Joshua Afari.
And this is Josh SHAMO'S Kana. Chale. Ikibo, shall I see you Ikibo?
Charlie, I teach you.
Everything cool.
Oh, everything cool, Charlie.
The kids, wifey, everything fine.
How is life? How is work? How is the family?
And the business, the kids, the wife, everything fine. The business, how is work? We are answering the question with the question.
He said, "Oh, of course." Because where the question is heading to check like you won't take me chalk one side with Charlie. You be trapped because your question be dangerous. Where wife the work it is, you know, say me like this girlfriend stuff I don't get. Single pass. Charlie comes in pairs, but Charlie. This is
Manasi. It comes in pairs. Then you. But boy, Charlie, everything cool.
It's all good. You're back here again. Charlie, the joy. It's been like ages. It's been like forever. Charlie, people have been curious about our coming back and all that.
Charlie, our fans. I know that you've kept the support, you've kept the prayer. You've been asking us when are we coming back? When are we coming back? Yeah,
you know you have been in anticipation for. Charlie, anticipation, bro, for you, dear.
So,
one, two, but we want to anticipate.
Hey, Charlie. All right, Charlie. So today, you the song we were jamming earlier to Kakalika by Dope Nation. Charlie, shout out to Dope Nation. Shout out to Dope Nation. Yeah, Ghana's song we are taking to the World Cup. Charlie, every goal celebration, we are doing the Kakalika dance. Can you show the Kakalika dance?
Oh, Charlie, you know me. I be me the dancing the
swing mommy. But why Charlie Kakalika vibe? So yeah, Black Star Squad come. So Charlie the World Cup there. We are ready for the World Cup. Finally.
You who are ready?
They say this one it be how much squad where they release and now we bet. If you only for Ghana way.
And I should have released the squad. This one is not a squad though. What Kate said.
Yeah. The title of the artwork that came was World Cup Preparation Camp. So Black Stars call up list for World Cup preparation camp.
I learned it's more or less like something that will keep the players' hopes high. So if you are inside, at least there's a probability that you'll be called up. Even though not everyone is going, because they said only 26, right? Yeah. And we have 28 there. So it's still hope, Charlie.
That say, make not take one a mind play. Take off.
Then they take play kit. Something where they say
how you get friendly for 2nd June. FIFA in deadline for releasing squad B 1st June. As a time, you are still telling us that.
Oh, Okreku said that the squad here, you will release it when? On the 1st of June. So, Charlie, let's just wait. Yes, those who win the World Cup for release the squad.
One go watch it. You are going to get the matches and come home. But you know,
they Intebe. We the Charlie Panama no release, Ghana no one release.
Panama release on my squad. They release on my squad here.
Oh, okay, then vim.
I say you dey group plus England and Croatia. Then say they release squad.
You dey come.
You keep your.
You know that if maybe late comers they come class inside that you see some kind of a vibe beat and they enter the class then they start to give them fans and things. That be what Ghana won't do. You know be like we will catch anywhere too. So they won't release them as squad last. Then we enter. Then Charlie go check like. But Charlie, all in all, we eventually release. We'll see what's happening.
So Charlie, today on Spodication, today we go through the Ghana squad. We can't scrutinize the squad. We can't talk on our mind for the squad top. First off, we look at general overview of the squad.
Okay.
Right. Well, me, I have my reservations about a few things. Because the national team, unlike club football, where you have consistent time, you have most time with the players. You are training with them week in, week out. Some clubs even train from Monday to Friday. If you hear some professionals like Antoine Semenyo was talking about Andoni Irayola's training method, where he was saying that they literally train from Monday to Sunday. Every day they are going for training. So with that, you can instill your fundamentals, your tactics, your discipline within the players. But the national team, you get the players for limited time. So you are supposed to be very careful about the kind of players you call that will fit into a particular system or deploy them in a particular way that you want to. And so when you see people play with our national team like it is their bona fide property, Charlie.
You don't see anything yet.
So Ghana squad, if say Carlo Ancelotti sat in front of the press, took alphabetical order. Brazil squad started. Alisson Becker Dosan from number 1 A to Z, mentioning in alphabetical order. Ghanaians, they went make you go bed. We turn up and they say squad day GFA website make you go spy.
I wasn't so surprised, Charlie.
So yeah, so we are scrutinizing the World Cup squad. Let's take it from top to down. All the 28 players named by our head coach Carlos Queiroz. And the very first
Queiroz.
Oh.
But I didn't see any H in the name, Charlie. Oh, isn't it?
Sure.
Queiroz. Queiroz. Or Queiroz. Charlie, you should know how to mention your coach's name. We are going into the World Cup.
Well, we go do AC or we go play ball.
Oh, I be all day more.
So. Carlos Queiroz. Ebia, we go take him like that. No, we go take him like that. So, Benjamin Asari of Hearts of Oak. There is Lawrence Atizigi of St. Gallen in Switzerland. There is Joseph Anang of St. Patrick's Athletic. Then there is Solomon Agbesi, the former great Olympics goalkeeper, currently with also Accra Hearts of Oak. And then the young Paul Riverson of Ajax. He actually plays for the Ajax junior side, but yeah, of Ajax. Then for the defenders, there is a long time return for Abdul Babaraman, the former Chelsea, former Uzbek left back, now at PAOK Thessalonica in Greece. There is also Gideon Mensah of the French Ligue 1 in Auxerre. Marvin Senaya, also another teammate of Gideon Mensah in Auxerre. And then Ali Dusaid, who also plays in the French Ligue 1 with Stade Rennais. Then there's Abdul Mumin, a very athletic young center back with Rayo Vallecano in the Spanish La Liga. Jerome Opoku plays in Turkey for Istanbul Başakşehir. Jonas Ajete of Wolfsburg in Germany. There's Joseph Kojo Opon Pepra of Nice in France. And then Alexander Djikou, Ghana's dependable center back. Alexander Djikou, now of Sparta Moscow in Russia. That makes up our defense. In midfield, there is also the return for the teammate for Marvin Senaya and then Gideon Mensah. That's the captain of Auxerre, Elisha Owusu in midfield. There is the long-time Thomas Tepate of Villarreal SC in Spain. Kwesi Sibo of Real Oviedo, also in Spain, makes the team. Then Augustin Boache. There's been a lot of outcry for this player, Augustin Boache, the former Wafa attacking midfielder, now with French outfit Saint Etienne. There is Caleb Yerenchi, who sometimes plays, or Otuado used to use him as a right back. He plays for FC Nordsjælland. And then in attack, we have a lot of talented players in attack. Abdul Fattah Issahaku of Leicester City, who got relegated from the just ended season. Kamaldeen Sulemana of Atalanta in Italy. There is Christopher Babonsu. Ernest Nyama also makes a return after a long injury layout. Antoine Kojo-Selom Semenyo of Manchester City. Brandon Thomas Asante of Coventry City, who are now also in the English Premier League. There is Prince Kobna Edu, the young striker in Victoria Pilsen. Inaki Williams with Atletico Bilbao in Spain. And then finally, the captain fantastic of the Black Stars of Ghana, Jordan Pierre Ayew of Leicester City. That is the 28-man squad by Carlos Queiroz. for the pre-World Cup friendlies against Wales. Now, my take in a general overview. So I'll give this squad, rate this squad over 10. I'll give it, let's say, 8 over 10. Okay. The reason why I'm giving it an 8 is because I don't know why at this point in time, we are still mentioning or we are still naming 5 goalkeepers for a World Cup squad. I just don't get it. Because in every tournament, barely do you even see the second goalkeeper get 10 minutes. Let alone the third goalkeeper. So naming 5 goalkeepers in this squad, probably to give them exposure, fine, I get it. But it just doesn't make sense at this point in time. Then again, there are some names. So Baba Rahman is on record to have said that at some point he was being booed by Ghanaians when he was playing in Ghana for the Black Stars, and because of that, for his mental health and psychological reasons, he decided to put national team duty on hold. So what went in, because as we are all aware, or for information we are all privy to, there was no point where we were told that the coach has been engaging Baba Rahman for a comeback. If you look at the case of Ben White for England, when Ben White decided that upon multiple failures, or upon not making it to the English national team for some time, he decided to quit the English national team. When Thomas Tuchel was appointed, there is on record Thomas Tuchel actually went to Emirates to speak with Ben White to convince him, and when he convinced him, there was a public communique that he has spoken with Ben White, and Ben White will now reconsider his decision to join the national team. We never heard anything as such. All of a sudden, Baba Rahman makes the World Cup left back cut, and Ghana's most informed left back, arguably for our last friendlies, has been Derek Atakun, and the guy doesn't make the cut. It just doesn't make sense. Our last game, our last friendly against Germany, he was literally our brightest spark. The only clear chance to be created in the game, which led to Ishaku's goal, was created by Derek KÖHN, beautifully assisted. Fatah Ishaku's goal. The guy has played us all, and the most unfortunate thing about all this is that when he was dropped, there were rumors flying about that he didn't complete his nationality switch in time. That's why he was dropped, but that is not true, because his brother has come out to refute that claim. So why does a player that represented the squad in our last game doesn't make the cut, but a player that has said because of disappointment and because of 1 or 2 things he is not going to play the team again is in there?
So I don't know, but me usually, I think that most teams, they usually have what's the name, psychologists or therapists in their as part of their team, their coach. Yes. So for all you know, there has been conversations. They've sat him down to talk to him. What he said was it's a mental issue. So, and I also believe that sometimes some of these tactical staffs, you can't really, the coach has his own tactics or the way he wants to play, and then who fits in best. So probably what he wants to play, because after when the German game, he wasn't the coach by then, right? Yes. Yeah. So I believe that the system he wants to play or the tactics he wants to use, this guy, Baba Rahman will fit in best because he has experience, and then also he's also good as well. So I believe that probably he will fit in best, and then who knows, we can achieve or we can go far. So I believe that of these things, if you criticize it up to a certain point, because now we'll have to wait and then see the result. Because this one, if it goes and then it ends up being one of the best performances, or he does well and then he blows, what are you going to sit here and then say?
If that it goes and then it goes to be one of our worst performances, what are you also going to say?
Then that one, what you are saying can stand. But as at now, anyway, it's still what predictions and then criticisms you are making. So what you think about it? But I don't want to criticize the decision too much. I believe that if Baba Rahman is back and then he's fit and then he can go ahead with it, he should, because we are now looking at the new coach and then his tactics. We're just hoping that he brings out the best in him and then he doesn't get booed like first and then decide this time maybe during the tournament then you decide to walk away. Then it's going to be a serious thing for us. But as at now, there, I believe that since he has experience, he's also equally good too. He being called up, I think it's a good thing. It's a good thing. But
I don't have any personal vendetta against Baba Rahman. In fact, quite opposite. I like Baba Rahman a lot, and I think he's one of the players we as Ghanaians haven't treated him fairly.
Yeah, of course.
Because I remember Baba Rahman's days in Osbeck in Germany. There was this game that Bayern Munich played against Osbeck, I think somewhere around 2017, just before Chelsea signed him. And Ian Robin said Baba Rahman was arguably one of the best left backs he had ever faced as at that time. So this guy was literally up onto the top. And then he came to represent Ghana. He had one drastic injury during an AFCON campaign. He had to go back to Chelsea, was tossed around for a few loans, and then he never settled at Chelsea. So I feel like he's a player we've never been unfair to. But what pains me the most about all this story is Derek Atakun was eligible to play for Germany, right? And Ghana convinced him to switch his nationality to come play for Ghana. If you knew you were not taking him to the World Cup, look, if you look at German squad that they have right now, if you look at the Germany squad right now, Atakun on his best day should make that cut. Because Germany's backline of Nico Schlotterbeck, Antonio Rudiger, Martin Medelstat, those players are not that caliber of Philipp Lahm, those days, Philipp Lahm, Bastuba days that we used to know. So why convince a player to switch his nationality only for him to be disappointed or to be playing friendly games and then to be dropped for no reason? For a player who came out publicly to denounce the Black Stars or to denounce his time at the Black Stars. It just doesn't cut it. And these are the things that these our leaders do that it makes it difficult for you to even defend them. Because me, no one is more Black Stars than me. As long as the World Cup starts and then the referee blows the whistle for the first game, I don't care. Even if it is my grandmother that is playing, I don't care. I am supporting Black Stars.
Media, I told you that media I don't support. Media, I've already sold my Ghana card, so media. But as long as I'm in the country, they have no other choice than to support. Since everyone around me supporting, so I'm supporting. But right now, my heart left.
But if you make these things, you make these decisions, it makes it difficult to defend you. Seriously. But like I said, hey, we are here. As long as there's one song be playing, and as long as that song is there, and then there is Ghana Black Stars that is playing, be there. Like I said, we are here, and we'll do that one thing, and that's one.
Maybe we take cool hearts.
Sing mommy. Charlie.
Maybe we take cool hearts. So ready there.
If we not take Dope Nation cool hearts, it will make some way. Cause seriously, this one is Kakalika World Cup we are going in. Kakalika World Cup. Every goal celebration. Sing mommy. Sing mommy. Every goal celebration.
No idea.
Someone say, what if you go away with no score goal?
I mean, no idea. The Kakalika do your pocket inside.
Charlie,
you don't want to lose inside, though, Charlie.
So, yeah. So, Charlie, like I said, Charlie, right now, the biggest track, the biggest song in Ghana at the moment, Kakalika. Shout out to T, shout out to Twist, and B2, Dope Nation. Biggest track. Kakalika vibes at the World Cup. But all the same. I think we have enough talent in there.
Oh, yeah.
Enough talent in there to qualify. Because if you look at our group, and then even if you look at our opponents, right, we look at the Croatian squad that Zlatko Dalic named for the Croatian national team, you could tell that their squad is on the decline. Marcelo Brozovic is no more in their midfield, so they are being left with Luka Modric and then Mateo Kovacic. Kovacic has been injury prone for Manchester City. He's yet to complete a single 90-minute game for Manchester City this season. So if you look at their team, the core of their team, probably you can talk about their goalkeeper Dominik Livakovic, who is has been very good for them throughout his past 5-6 tournaments for the national team. But aside that, I feel like they have just a few legs here and there. So that Croatia should be a team that at least Ghana quarter cry a draw against them should do. Panama there, if Ghana doesn't beat Panama, the rest of the game they should let us come back home. And then England,
you know some of these things. You remember the last World Cup tournament? Yeah. What happened with Argentina and then in their group stage? Yeah. When they lost against, was it Iran? Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, very enough Saudi Arabia.
And they went on to come and then win the tournament. So
are you saying Ghana will lose against Panama?
Maybe we will lose against Panama, but it's a sign. It's a sign that shows something.
If they lose that game against Panama, we go Pooh can go the USA there.
That one day. Because I believe that some of these things, they are maybe first games or usually group stage, what's the name? How they say it? Maybe anxiety or something like that. But eventually we know we can pull up in there. I think the thing there, as you are going forward, then you are what's the name? Building yourself, you are preparing, and then you are correcting all your wrongs and all that. So I believe that if maybe we lose against Panama, the future is still bright. England, media, whatever be the case, we should beat England. It's a must for me.
Because they say that Thomas Tuchel, the squad Thomas Tuchel select, you know. It be suspicious. It's like Thomas Tuchel selling out England.
Yeah, I believe that maybe probably he's a German fan. What's the name? Since he's a German too, their issue with England too. Maybe small day there. So subconsciously, maybe he doesn't know, but it is that instinct that is kicking in, that he's doing some of the things, that he's dropping out some key players, people that were expecting actually these people there, they should be inside the squad there. He's dropping them all because it doesn't fit his style of play. This guy does it best for him than this one. So we are just hoping that he doesn't win and he will disgrace himself over there. We are just hoping for the best for him. We can't wish anyone bad. So.
We are hoping he disgraces himself against Ghana or shit.
No, against Ghana they are fine, but Charlie, if not for anything, they're Ghana and then England. I know that we are supposed to qualify to the next stage. Yes, from the group stage. But if we don't know, we're going to do mistake. And then Panama, no other team. If not for anything, they will consider maybe Croatia qualifying ahead of us. Even though their team is retired, or how do they say it? Like Omar Babira or Nkokra.
Depleted.
Yes, okay. So other than that, but I believe that they are still a better side. So the group there, even though they say it's the group of death, but top 3 there. I mean, you say Panama there on Kaho. Ghana
at least top 3.
It will not be an easy group. That one there. If looking at the squad, I believe that Charlie a better thing. But if not for anything, that we qualify to the next stage.
So but let's look at this. Our games against these 3 teams. Let's look at it. Let's take quick predictions on Ghana versus Panama.
Oh, that one there. It's a straight win for Ghana.
Scoreline.
Oh, scoreline. If not for anything, I mean, I know Baumis will concede, but I still don't trust our back too much. But our attacks there are some talents in there.
You trust our attack,
Our attack there, Charlie. If not for anyone there, Semenyo there. Me was cool. I was hoping he and then Semenyo the chemistry will be good. But right now that they said this Wache young man too can take the place of this guy there, I believe that the attack should be sharp. So if not for anything there, 3-1 there, because I know for sure Ghana there, if we don't concede, it's not us. So if we concede, crowd, we shouldn't lose.
Sharp.
So maybe 3-1 there.
Yeah, I think I'm also going for a 2-0 win for Ghana against Panama.
Really?
Yeah.
So you believe we can keep a clean sheet against this?
Then Ghana against England.
Ghana against England. Charlie, that one will be a tight one. Hey! That one they don't concede. If you concede, but since I'm a Ghanaian, I'm hoping for a win here, Charlie. 3-2 against England here, Charlie. We'll go for that one.
Charlie, I don't want to have him some more.
How we go do one?
Where's Gelby more? 3-2 against England. Charlie, 1-1 for me. 1-1 against England. Yeah.
So you believe that, Charlie? They can't test, we can't them.
I believe that they will score, they will play us, then I
that one today.
So 1-1, they will go draw that game. Then finally Ghana versus Croatia.
That one too. I also believe it's a straight win for us. Even though I believe we are going to struggle too. So maybe a 1-0 in favor of Ghana. Ghana will win a 1-0. That one I believe a clean sheet can be kept. Yeah, I don't really trust the Croatian forwards to be sharp enough. Yes. Because after all, who is going to feed them? Their midfield feels weak. Maybe Cruz is what's the name? Modric
is
but
there.
I still believe that
Mario Pasalic to the World Cup, so they have a fair bit of talent, but not compared to their usual where they even made the World Cup final and stuff. I think after that time, now their team. All right.
So 1-0 for that.
That's
you didn't give your prediction on them. Ghana Croatia.
So Ghana Croatia make us see 1-1 as well. So Ghana will win 1, will draw 2, 5 points.
Takashi Pada were used to
I read. We will win 1, will draw 2.
There will be a gap between we and then those who will be 3rd and then 4th. Yeah, we'll be close. We'll be tackling with your friends. We'll tackle England. We'll tag them. Charlie.
Sharp. But like so that's our prediction. We'll make our predictions, our World Cup predictions, our proper World Cup predictions, overall predictions. We'll make them. The whole JKSC crew will make their predictions. So look out for our socials for all that. And I think we've talked about the bad. I believe that the only positive I'm picking from the squad is that we have a lot of Swiss Army knife players. That is players that can be deployed in multiple positions. If you look at our defense, right? Alidu Seidu, Abdul Mumin, Jerome Opoku, Jonas Ajete, Alexander Jiku. These are all players that can play in the centre back position. So Alidu Seidu can double as a right back or a centre back depending on how he wants. They're also very flexible in the 3-back system. So depending on how Carlos Queiroz want to deploy themselves against either England or Croatia, probably want to take a defensive approach. I think we can look at that. In our midfield, we also have a bit of dynamism in there where Caleb Urenchi can play as a 6, Pate can play as a 6, Kwesi Sibo can play as a 6, Elisha Owusu can play as a 6. All these players can also double as an 8. Augustin Boache can play as the 10, can play as the 8. So we have a bit of players that we can shovel around or try a bit of 1 or 2 things. And then the attack is what is crazy. Because on the attack, we have our focal point, which is our number 9. Antoine Semenyo can play that position. Brandon Thomas Asante is a typical clinical number 9. Inaki Williams can also play that. Prince Edu Kobna is also an option there. Even Jordan Ayew can also spearhead the attack. Then on the flanks, we have Ernest Nyama, if he is fit. Christopher Bonsuba, also another brilliant winger. Kamaudin Sulemana, Fatawu Ishahaku. Then even Antoine Semenyo himself again, Jordan Ayew, Inaki Williams, all our option on the flank. So I think we have a bit of flair, we have a bit of dynamism in our squad. That's the only positive I'm picking up on the squad.
Zena, what makes you think? Because I believe that usually chemistry plays a very big role in trying to in the attack, yes, for the goals to be coming. Because our attackers individually for their clubs, they've now look at Semenyo. He has really done well for
Manchester City.
Yes, but what makes do you think will be good enough? How do you think they should start the front that you think there will be more, the attacking will be fierce? Yes, what do you think about that?
I think that a crucial thing, right? Because if you look at these players, a lot of them have actually played together. Semenyo, Nyama, Kamaudin, Jordan. Most of them have actually received call-ups together, so they've played together.
So
but I think what will be key for us going into this World Cup will be that 2nd June friendly against Wales. I believe that if nothing at all, Carlos Queiroz should be deploying at least 90% of those who will be starting in Ghana's first game at the World Cup. Because you can't come and do Matrai Makwe at that point in time. It is, we have too limited of a time. So that game against Wales, I'm expecting to see probably Antoine Semenyo. I want to see Antoine Semenyo. I want to see Brendan Asante and then Jordan Ayew as our front three going into the game. So I want to see our fullbacks overlapping, and then our wingers, because our wingers are more of inside forwards than typical touchline hanging wingers. So I want to see them underlapping, and then the fullbacks overlapping, so that Antoine Semenyo can play in the half space, Jordan Ayew can play in the half space, Thomas Asante can lead their line, or Naki Williams even can lead the line. Then we have Augustin Boachi behind them, and then if Babaraman is left at the left back, or Gideon Mensah, full overlapping, putting in the crosses, and then if Kalabirinchi or Ali Duseidu on the right back, full overlapping, lapping in the crosses, and I think we should be good. We should be okay.
Okay. So then
I guess that's for the Black Stars. We wish them all the best. Like I said, we are still going to give our World Cup prediction, our full World Cup prediction, so you watch out for that. And then we'll sign out. Like I said, this one it is Kakalika World Cup, so Dope Nation.
Ready.
Carlos Queiroz, Jordan Ayew, Ade, swing your mommy, Ade, Charlie, Sportication. So yeah, that's that for Sportication.
And
this Josh SHAMO'S Kana. I said we are back, bigger, better. Keep watching, like, subscribe, hit that follow button, hit that notification bell, so that when we drop the video, you are first to see it. Another thing.
And we just have a Charlie. I mean, you know that some of these things,
and say catch it up, it doesn't mean Charlie. See that thing. So
move.
Keep on listening. Josh SHAMO'S Kana out.